Responding to growing concerns over the possibility of another gas crisis, officials spent hours deliberating behind closed doors. But at the end of the day, there were no concessions, just positive rhetoric.
The purpose of the meeting was to explore issues related to the payment of gas from Russia by Ukraine. The participants made good progress in identifying the key issues.
One major issue: how much does Ukraine actually need to refill its storage chambers before the winter, when demand dramatically rises? The country's energy giant, Neftegas, has asked for more than $4 billion, but a Commission official, speaking on the condition of anonymity, said the amount is significantly lower. The discrepancy is just one of many issues that need to be resolved. Meanwhile, lenders have been reluctant to foot the bill without certain commitments from Ukraine's state-owned company.
Further support to facilitate gas purchases would be conditional upon continued reform of the gas sector.
There have been concerns about Neftegas' ability to pay its bills for months. The International Energy Agency recently said it fears flows of gas can be disrupted at any time. During the June European Council, Commission President José Manuel Barroso warned Europe should not sleepwalk into another crisis.
There is indeed the risk of another major crisis in weeks, not months, and we must protect European citizens.
Gas disputes between Ukraine and Russia have caused repeated gas shortages in Europe. The last such dispute left many Europeans shivering this winter. However, with rising deficits, EU member states have made it clear they won't be offering Ukraine any financial help. The International Monetary Fund, the institution most likely to offer Ukraine a loan, has sent a fact-finding mission to Kiev. However, it's unlikely the issue would be resolved by July 7th, when Ukraine's next payment is due. Whether failure to pay by that date would result in another gas crisis, officials say, would largely depend on Moscow's reaction. Anna Moe, Press TV, Brussels.